Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a video for all those newbies out there who are struggling to just beat their eyebrows and get out of the door. So if you feel like you're like myself and you're a makeup newbie, you'd want to stick around for this video. In this video I'll be using Anastasia Beverly Hills on this eye and your regular schmegular eyebrow pencil on this eye. Are you guys ready? Okay, we're zoomed all the way in. I know my eyebrows are a bit scanty, but at least they connect, so we thank God. And the first brush that I'm going in with is the number 12 brush from Anastasia Beverly Hills. And actually, let me clip away just a little bit to get out of the way. Let's just clip that down. Oops, wrong side. And you're just gonna brush them into your normal shape. My eyebrows have a normal arch right there, and I usually just like clean up the bottom. You don't have to go crazy. A little bit goes a long way, and I love this brush because it's from the company and I just love how dense it is and durable that it is. So I wear Ebony and Dipbrow just for anybody who is my complexion or they want to know what they should get. This is what it looks like on the inside. What I'm doing is I'm just taking a little bit. Sometimes I put a little bit on the sides and then I'll like take a little bit off the top. What I do is I start up here and I do light strokes. You see that? Barely anything. Light strokes. Now don't be intimidated if you mess up, because that is what concealer is for. So just do that. Fill in the bottom. I'm doing very individual light, very light. The major key is light strokes, okay? And I know the tail is the daunting part, but that's the easiest part to fix. And that's personally the part that I like to be the darkest, is the tail. Just fill it in. Take your time. No one's in a rush. And then I like to go on the top and kind of make a line, but then I'll fade it out afterwards. So this is what we got going on right now. I know it looks kind of thick, and then you see me going back in for more because I want to fill in just that part right there. I bet you guys are just like, girl, your eyebrows are way too thick. They're way too dark. Give me a minute, I'll fix it. So then what we do is flip it over back to the spoolie side. And what I like to do is go over it like so. Just go over the top, lighten it up. A, to be your
like, girl, looks bad. Wait, we got concealer.
Concealer of choice that I decided to use is the LA Pro Conceal, just because it's affordable and I feel like everybody has it. And this is in the color Toffee. And this is the B11 brush from Morphe. So what I do is this kind of end, and you just push a little bit and just dab on, dab on. You know, get a little bit on there. Just a tiny bit. I don't have a lot. Yeah, and I always rest my pinky on my face. I just feel like it makes it easier to guide, especially if you have a shaky hand when you're new. So I do this. Still with the light strokes, okay? See that? And then some people have curved eyebrows. I like my arch, so I like to make it more pronounced with the concealer. Just make sure that line is straight. And then what I would do afterwards is pull it down. Some people don't like the look of doing it up top, but I'm gonna do it up top too. For Anastasia, I always do, just because it's thicker, I want it to be as clean as it can possibly be. You see? All you gotta do is outline where you were at before. just to clean it up. And then I like to connect the top and the bottom, just so it's one cohesive kind of thing. So now I bet you're wondering, like, yo, you got all this concealer on your face, what are you possibly gonna do to clean it up? Don't worry, I got you. So first, what I like to do is go in with my deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques, and what I do is buff out the excess product. Let's get something big like this, and I just sweep back and forth. Blend it out, blend it out, blend it out. We don't want that little ghost look right there. Do you know what I mean? Like the So you buff, and the top is the same. You buff it out, 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 buff it out. You know? And there you have it, a nice clean eyebrow. Okay, so the first thing to do is to make sure that all your brows are going the same direction. So I go back in with the 12 and I just brush. And if you can't afford the 12 brush, you can get a spoolie from e.l.f. for $1, okay? Do not break your bank if you do not have the cash. It is okay. So just make sure they all go in one direction. Yes, I know I'm a bit sparse over here and toward the end, and over here, that's just my eyebrows. It's been like that since I was a kid. It actually came in. Before, I didn't have tails, and now I do, so we praise the Lord of Zion. The second thing we gotta do is make sure that your beauty supply store, drugstore pencil is sharpened. It makes things a lot easier when your pencil is indeed sharpened. So, I'm gonna come in so you guys can see. And I'm going to use my pinky to rest on my face. And I'm going to start from the bottom like I did before. Work my way up. Just light strokes. And since it's sparse for me up top, I like to just try to match it. Now remember, ladies, your eyebrows are sisters. They are amigas chidas. They are not twinsies. They are not Tia and Tamara. And I feel like a lot of newbies, when they're starting to do makeup, they'll mess up and they just take it off and start over. But you can save almost anything. Almost anything when it comes to your eyebrows. And light strokes toward the tail, because I like my tails dark. I'm going to do that. I'm going to fill in the middle. Fill it in, fill it in. Fill it in, fill it in. And we are all good. Just like with the other brow, a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a lot of product and you don't need the most expensive stuff. So to be honest, this eyebrow is more the cost-effective eye. So like I did before, a little bit of concealer, just a tiny bit. And I'm going to get up close. Hopefully you guys can see. I'm going to try. This is so opposite for me. I usually use the other hand, but I'm trying. Oh, Lord. So we're going to go little strokes. Then I'm going to bring the concealer down. You kind of have to get to know where your arch ends and begins to do this effectively. It takes time. It takes time to learning your face structure, and usually the way I do it is where the middle of my eye is, and I take the brush and I angle it, and that is typically where the arch goes. So the middle, and you go right there, and it just looks more flattering to the face. I'm gonna go up top. Let's try this. Then I'm going back in with my buffer brush from Real Techniques, and I got this from Ulta. And buff it out, girl, buff it out. Buff it out, girl, buff it out. I like to go front so it doesn't look weird. Okay guys, so these are the final results. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills side, and this is the beauty supply side. On a daily basis, I tend to go for the beauty supply side because it is just so quick and easy, and I've been doing it for years. But if I have time to slay and beat my face, I'm going for the Anastasia Beverly Hills. Since it's a pomade, it does take a lighter hand and time. This is not a brow I would suggest rushing through. It's a beautiful product. It's beautifully made. It comes off so well when you do it correctly. What do you guys think? Do they look like sisters, cousins? What they looking like to you guys? Well, hope you guys enjoyed my eyebrow tutorial. Tell me what you like, what you don't like, what you use on a daily basis. And if you guys have any tips or tricks, please put them down below. This is for the newbies or people who are getting into makeup, people who are trying to switch up their technique. I am no expert and I'm not a makeup artist. I'm just letting you guys know what works for me. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.